What's up, you guys? It's Graham here. So this has been the most luxurious week of my entire life. And if you're curious what $150,000 a week gets you in Croatia, wait no longer.
Graham, welcome on board Ohana.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. This is incredible.
I can't believe that we got you to Croatia. I'm
too.
excited that this is your first Europe trip. This is also your first yachting experience.
It is.
How's it so far?
Incredible. I'm not used to any of it, especially on something of this size. How many feet is this?
So this is about 160 foot.
Okay.
It's a massive yacht. It's about 8.5 meters wide. That's about like, give or take 25 to 30 feet.
Interesting.
And 14 cabins. You can have up to 30 guests. This is where you get on board, right? Obviously, we have a passerelle here. Remember the first day, they have a ladder that kicks up to the street level?
Yeah.
It tucks underneath this. And then let's go up to the main deck aft, which is basically the first outdoor cover section that you're gonna see. Normally on yachts, this section would be really important because you'll have doors opening up to your salon. Because this yacht is designed more for commercial charters and to accommodate more guests, they actually put a staircase here to take you up to the upper deck, and this is kind of like a little spot that kind of welcomes you, basically.
Got it. So they've really optimized in this case to have as many people on board and to rent it out.
Exactly.
Got it.
Now, let's take the side deck so we can go to the salon, and this is basically the heart of this yacht. What do you think?
It's massive. How many square feet is this?
You know, that's a great question. Sun deck is about 160 square meters.
Okay.
That's about 1,500 square feet, I believe.
Sure.
So if I can kind of scale that for the rest of the yacht, I want to say like anywhere from 8 to 10,000 square feet of interior space.
Is it that much?
Yes. I mean, we have
That's
14 cabins. You have 30 guests and you have all these common areas. And obviously, like I said earlier, the way they designed this yacht, normally if you're on a super yacht, you will only have like a one dining area.
Yeah.
We have 3 tables here. And as you know, this is where we've been having our meals, breakfast, dinners, all that good stuff. And you can enjoy the views, it's comfortable. AC works really well. You're just really comfortable on this yacht. So on the back, we have the bar area. Obviously, as you know, every morning, this is where we get our buffet service. Staff is extremely friendly. I know you had, at this point, multiple dozens of espressos and iced coffees. You ask for food, you ask for a drink, they just make it happen for you.
Yeah.
Energy is good. And I know it threw you off a little bit knowing that we have 11 crew members on standby, ready to serve us with whatever we ask.
Yes.
How does that feel?
Took some getting used to it first.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to getting my own stuff and just like, oh, the water's right there, I'm gonna grab it. Or the ice is right there, I'm gonna go and make it myself. I'm not used to having things done.
I feel like a lot of people don't know this about yachting. It's like they run these boats at such efficiency. Service level needs to be so high, and these are not cheap experiences, obviously. This yacht, if you want to rent it for a week, it's anywhere from 80,000 euros to 100,000 euros. That's about like $85,000 to $110,000 a week. But you get a lot for your money, and you get a yacht where you can take it anywhere you want. You get 4 hours of travel time every day. And if you're in a place like Croatia, that means you can see so many different islands, beaches, bays, and this is what you get.
Perfect. Speaking of that, can I get a coffee? So how do we get this for free?
Gules, the chartering company, wants to market the yacht, but at the same time, it's hard for them to spend tens of thousands of dollars to get publications. So what they do, they use the resources within, they give the yacht to us for free, and in return, we get to create content. Now, to make it sweeter, we also invited additional influencers like yourself. That way, the reach is more. They get to use their resources. We get to have an amazing asset that we can make a really unique video on. It's a win-win for everyone. Look at that.
Okay. Wow.
This is it for the salon. Let's go check out some of the cabins.
Perfect. How many people could this sleep?
30 in total, 14 cabins.
These are spacious.
It's crazy that we're on a yacht and we have bedrooms like this for each one of our team members, our friends, full bathrooms, massive windows, and every day your view changes.
Right, they've really optimized it. It's like its own little mini rental property in a way, isn't it?
Each one of these rooms have a key card. So like, it's literally like a hotel. Yeah. Literally. Think about it, it takes $67 million to build one of these. You can get 100,000 plus per week. Season is about 4 to 5 months. So when you look at it, I don't know the exact numbers, but I would like to think that they probably take 30 to 40% of that as their profit. And when you run it over 5-6 months at a year, in few seasons, you can not only pay for the yacht, now you have a yacht for free, and rest of the years are pure profit. And these vessels can last 40, 50, 60 years.
Oh,
How's
wow.
the room? How's the feeling here? I know you've never really like slept on a yacht.
Never.
Is it comfortable? Is it a little weird because the yacht is moving a little bit?
It's actually oddly calming to have a bit of the rocking motion. At first, I thought I would get seasick because in the small boats, I get a little queasy.
Yeah.
But on this, it's light enough where it just kind of gently rocks back and forth. It's really calming.
And like, I think I mentioned it on one of the dinners. On yachts, they don't use any drywall. These boats are extremely airtight. So when you combine all these materials, insulation, carpet on the floors, they're densely packed. So they're extremely quiet.
Yeah.
Then you have the light sound of AC. I actually sleep better on yachts than random bedrooms or like hotel suites.
Also, the Wi-Fi is pretty fast. I was surprised. I was worried about that coming. I'm like, is there going to be Wi-Fi? I got to get some work done.
So last night at dinner, I asked everyone, what are some of the things that you guys thought was really interesting about the yachting experience, you and Shelby? And you both said that you were really impressed with the internet speed. And for us, it's such a normal thing. I'm like, okay, maybe viewers will find this interesting too. We even talked about it on our tour. But this one, internet speed has been amazing. Like we've been getting our work done, editing and all that. And again, they provide everything for you.
Yeah. The other thing too is the fact that we leave the room at random times and we come back and the room's cleaned.
That's right. You want to show us your bathroom?
Of course. You have a full walk-in shower, sink, mirror, and even a porthole. I was calling these windows. Inez, could we see a few of the other rooms?
Of course. Let's go check it out.
Cool. Wow.
Come on in. It's
Oh my gosh.
tiny bit bigger than your room.
You aren't kidding about that. You get a bathtub in here.
That's right.
Oh my
Freestanding tub.
gosh.
Nice little couch. Big views. I mean, it's definitely spacious.
Wow.
Bed is super comfortable.
Okay.
Again, I sleep on yachts so well. You have a TV here. I have a walk-in closet. It's a little messy right now, but we'll roll some shots. The amount of countertop space and a desk in a makeup area you get, it's pretty amazing. Not that I do any makeup, but you have it. Isn't this crazy that we're on a yacht right now and we have comfortable rooms like this?
So I heard that there's a unique reason why Croatia is known for its yachts. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
So Croatia has its own set of rules when it comes to the standards within the yachts and how you can operate them. If you just build it according to Croatian standards, you can maximize the space even more. You can add more cabins than the international regulations. So this one particularly has 14 cabins that equals to 30 guests. So you have $100,000 weekly cost. You divide it up to 30 guests. All of a sudden, it's very achievable. It's very doable. And when you think about it, within Croatia, water conditions are not as rough. It's not like you're crossing oceans. So yachts can be a little bit more bulky, a little bit more voluminous, and you can still feel very comfortable in them and get the job done.
This is great.
Welcome to the bar. How cool was the other night when we were hanging out here?
So much fun.
Right?
It's just a cool vibe. And I also like how they have these little lights up above here.
I forgot that detail on my tour, and here we have Graham just nailing the details, you know? Again, you're spending 7 days on a yacht. You may want to have a drink. You may want to have a party. You may want to just enjoy a dinner on this level because you get more elevated views. It's all about what you want and the crew accommodating it. In this case, having a secondary seating area, bar area is really nice. The other night we were over here, we played some games, drank some nice cocktails. It was honestly a lot of fun.
If you had 30 to 50 people, I mean, there's enough space for everybody here.
Absolutely, and just like I talked about it earlier, it looks like a super yacht, but it's designed and it's optimized in a way to accommodate a lot of people. So you can have 30 of your guests enjoy a meal here and sit comfortably, right? Look at how many built-in tables we have. Look at our views. And to me, that's what's so exciting about yachting. It's like every morning you wake up, you're like, what am I gonna see? How am I gonna experience the weather? Look at all those sailboats. We're on this like beautiful cove basically. Jet ski, jetboard is ready for you. And this is what you get to do every single day. And this is why personally, yachting is my favorite vacation. Like, I wouldn't choose it over staying at a nice house. Even though those are great options, something about floating above the sea and having all these amenities is just like perfect. Graham, welcome to Sun Deck.
Thank you.
What do you think about the space?
This is actually my favorite spot. This is where I was working the other day, and it's gorgeous. Just at sunset, and these, by the way, are incredibly comfortable.
Super comfortable. If you want to work out in the morning, you have a treadmill, some weights, 2 staircases coming up, These are fantastic. The section is covered, so it's really nice. You can use it throughout the day.
Yeah.
And comes with obviously multiple seating areas. We end up spending a lot of time here. I feel like everybody is just gravitated towards this level. No matter what happens during the day, everybody ends up here.
Yeah.
Let's go towards the back.
All right.
We have few friends enjoying the hot tub right now. We might want to ask them how
Enjoying
they're
it
doing.
without me.
Yeah, that's right. Hard at work, you know? What
I'll
do you guys
join in
think?
a little bit.
Oh, it's lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Jack is like, look, I did a podcast. I'm so tired. I'm worn out. That's why he has to enjoy the hot tub, you know?
This wasn't staged. Like,
Yes,
this is
they were genuinely enjoying
just
this.
living our best life. We're just hanging out.
We just happened to do the tour right now.
As soon as they walk up with the drinks, that's it.
All right, so this is the aft section of the sun deck, basically the tail end of this yacht.
Yeah.
Got a nice Croatian flag here. Island on the other side. Our sea toys. This is it, Graham.
This is, I mean, it's incredible. Even you had that little boat. What is that called?
Tender.
You have a tender, and you could take that from the yacht to the nearby cities.
Exactly, anywhere you want. It's kind of like your small vehicle to travel around the islands, other locations.
Yeah.
If there's particular things that you want, they will use the tender to go out, source that, bring it back. They put the tender and jet skis up there. You see that crane?
I do.
So like they literally store it up there, which is crazy. Like
Oh, wow.
they have a boat within a boat.
And then we got a movie theater over here. No way.
Isn't this crazy?
Wow.
On a lower level.
This could almost be another.
Graham, let me open up one of these.
Yeah.
I timed it up on our tour. These are portholes.
Wow.
Like it's like the coolest movie theater
Yeah.
experience ever. Let's see. There you go. And again, look how
is big.
concentrated it feels. Like it's so quiet in here.
Yeah. This is a lot bigger than I expected. So you've seen almost every luxury experience out there. What surprises you the most about this?
The amount of people you can bring and how you still get the feel of a very luxurious yacht, but at a such affordable price point. Again, I don't want to undermine $100,000, but yachts are not cheap assets. It's extremely expensive to operate these vessels. But you look at $100,000, the amount of people you can bring, and the level of service is basically up there as some of the most expensive yachts in the world. All of it coming together surprises me, but at the same time, it makes me realize that it's doable. Like with the right group of friends or families coming together, you can afford this. Graham has
part
been
of the
telling me
channel.
that
Yeah.
I should get one of these yachts and turn it into like an E+ experience and curate it in a way that is our taste and the things that we learned from traveling all around the world. It's actually a cool thought. Maybe not now, but in a few years, I can actually see us curating our own yachting experience.
I think it would be a very good investment for you. And I think as a staple in the channel, you could vlog it, you could advertise it. I think it'll be your version of Cars and Bids.
Well, they have a kids playroom on the other
Let's
side.
see.
You want to see it?
I do.
All right.
And it's funny, if you see this in Bel Air, it could be worth like $20 million, or
They're like-
it's
it's an
here and it's like
exquisite art piece.
Exactly.
In Croatia, it's a kids
Yeah.
toy.
Do pull-ups on here. Do you think it'll actually hold me?
100%.
You think so?
I-
If I break
It
it,
is hung from it.
Yeah, I hung from it.
if I break it,
There you go.
yeah,
Graham, you've been bulking up, I gotta say.
I've been trying.
Yeah.
I have a personal question for you.
Sure.
How was the boxing match and how did it all feel? Like, I'm very impressed with you with the fact that you accepted it because it's
Yeah.
just mentally alone, getting ready for a boxing match where people watch you fight for your life technically is a big accomplishment.
Yeah, it's terrifying. I was really happy to have it done with. Because I said yes, having never taken a boxing lesson before.
Really?
So I committed before even doing the first lesson. I did the first lesson and I was like, I got it over my head.
Wow. Grant is one of the individuals that I would say works as hard as we do. Like I know you pack your day with
Yeah.
stuff, you make videos, you have a podcast, you have businesses. Knowing that and then having to train on top of it, it's a challenge on its own.
I undertrained. And that was, I think, one of the reasons. Because I would go 4 times a week for an hour. And I just built in that hour throughout the day. So I'd wake up an hour earlier just to get an hour extra of the day. And I did that for 6 months. And that was during a time I was posting 9 videos a week.
I was very impressed with the fact that you said yes to that challenge and I was like, Graham is on a fight. So
Yeah. To me, it was all about minimizing future regret. I just thought 50 years from now, when I look back at that and regret, what would have happened had I said yes? And how might life be different?
And it's funny because that regret is the reason why Graham is here, because
That's true.
when I asked him, I was like, what made you say yes? He goes, Enes, I did not want to look back and say, you know what? I could have been on that charter. I could have been part of that experience, and I wasn't.
Yeah.
And I think, I'm assuming you made the right call. Does that feel that way?
1,000%.
Fantastic.
1,000%. Would you invite me to another one of these events?
Depends how good your video is. I'm kidding.